Hi, I'm Julia from Reynolda House here with another video to help inspire you to be creative and make art at home. Our project today will be making a flip book with animations. This goes along with a workshop we're doing at the museum, but you don't have to participate in the workshop to make this project. Right now, in the spring of 2021, we have an exhibition called Cross-Pollination, Heed, Cole, Church, and Our Contemporary Moment that's looking at some artists who are making art inspired by nature. And one of the artists in the exhibition, his name is Juan Fontanive, and he's created an ornithology series that's inspiring us in our project today. So in Juan Fontanive's sculptures, he takes pictures of hummingbirds and has them on cards where they flip and they move around so that it looks like the hummingbird wings are flapping. So it's kind of like taking a flip book and turning it into a sculpture that you put on the wall. They're amazing, and I invite you to look him up and find more of his work and his ornithology series. So today, like I said, we're going to end up making our very own flip book with some animated drawings so that when we flip through, you'll end up seeing something happen. Like in this, there's a flower growing and then a bee is pollinating the flower. I will show you what you need to make your own flip book and how to do it.
If you signed up for a kit, you'll get 3 papers with dotted lines to make your book pages, a piece of construction paper for your cover paper, a pencil, and a pre-made flip book. Otherwise, download the instructions below for your own template and details about paper size. You will also find a booklet with inspiration and written instructions in your kit. You will need a pair of scissors and a stapler. If you want to color in your pictures, you'll need colored pencils or markers. Finally, you might want to look at pictures in books if there is something, like a bird, that you want to draw but aren't quite sure how to do it. Start by cutting the 3 papers along the dotted lines. This will make your book pages, so take your time and try to make your cuts as straight as you can. When you are done, stack them together and flip the side with the dotted lines to the back. A flip book is an animation. It's a sequence of images where each one is just a little different than the picture before it. When you quickly see one picture after the other, your brain understands each difference from the picture before as movement. In a flip book, the only thing that actually moves is the paper, but because the drawings are in different spots, you think the drawings move. Here, see the first few pages of the flip book that I'm going to make today. The tree and the nest are drawn in the exact same location on every page so that they look like they are staying still. But you can see little triangles poking up from the nest, and these triangles get taller so that it looks like baby birds are stretching their beaks up higher into the air. Then, the parent bird gets closer and closer and its wings move a little as if it was flying. Let's watch this short series again, but I'll change the pictures faster. That's how animation gets made. You first need to think about what simple thing you might animate and the sequence or order in which these steps will happen. Start with one page and draw the first part of your story. Then, place the second page over top the first. Line up the paper on the right and bottom edges. Then, trace whichever things are not going to move in this part of the story. Next, if you want something to move, draw it having moved just a little bit. For example, here you just see the tip of one bird's beak. Slide out the first page and turn it upside down. Put the third page on top of the second, again lining up the right and bottom edges. Again, trace the things that aren't going to move and draw anything that is moving just a little bit farther from where it is in the drawing below. Keep tracing and drawing in this way, making only small changes from one drawing to the next, like you see here. If it's hard to see the drawing below, you can hold both pages up to a window or put them over a phone's flashlight, but don't stare directly at the flashlight for any length of time without the paper over it, or it could hurt your eyes. I think you have the idea, so let me skip ahead and show you the end. If you are coloring with markers, color one page at a time, keeping the pages in order. If you are coloring with colored pencils, you can wait until after the next step. Stack your pages in order, making sure they are all turned the same way. Tap the stack on a flat surface to line up the bottom edges of the paper. Then, turn the stack and tap it again to line it up on the right side. Place your flipbook pages carefully on top of the cover sheet. Line it up on the right side. Carefully fold the cover over the pages, again carefully lining up the right side edges. This is important for being able to make your book flip. Staple the pages and cover together with 2 staples. You can draw a title on your book and color in your pages with colored pencils. Flip through the pages one page at a time. Share your creations using #ReynoldaAtHome. You can find kits based on Family First workshops in the Reynolda store, or find links below for the PDF instructions and printable page guides if you'd like to make your own without the kit. Cross-pollination, Heed Cold Church, and Our Contemporary Moment was created by the Olana Partnership at Olana State Historic Site, Thomas Cole National Historic Site, and Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art in Bentonville, Arkansas. Crystal Bridges organized the touring exhibition.